Hello, guys and gals, to the YouTube channel that actually isn't a chaotic despite the name. Um, Welcome to the second episode of my Jujutsu Kaisen sequel manga idea series. Really long-winded name, but you get the point. So, as you know, today's video is about hidden techniques, or now they're called cursed spells. I changed the name between episodes, because last episode was obviously world building, and then hidden techniques were kind of part of that world building, but then I changed it, to cursed spells. I think that was a better name. Also, if you hear, like, sounds, like people are talking, that because my parents are watching a show or a movie upstairs. Also, another thing I would like to mention is, so the 5 to 15 year jump or time skip is after the epilogue, after Panda's epilogue. So, like, yeah, it's after the 62-year epilogue. That was Panda's epilogue. All right, let's get into the actual video now. Kinda, not really. Let's just do. Also subscribe and share and comment. Now being done. Alright, now on to the ideas section of this series, of every video in this series, where pretty much I talked about the ideas I've used as commented down below. The first one is from the first part was at user MP3DC AGE6G. And their idea were artificial curse techniques. And that was the only one I've done so far. So remember, if you have any ideas, comment them down below. I might not be able to mention every idea, but, hopefully I'll be able to. Alright, now on to the actual, now to actually talking about cursed spells. See ya. Alright, so now to get into the basic information about cursed spells. So a little context is I kind of imagine that, so obviously this is 62, the epilogue, being this epilogue was 62 years, um, in the future, and obviously my schedule will be 5 to 15 years, so, like, that's a very big time jump. And I like this idea of getting rid of domain expansions, not because, like, it makes sense, but, like, I guess I never really, like, honestly cared about domain expansions. Like, I did, they're cool and all, but there's something I don't really think about a lot, actually. And, like, I don't know. Also, I feel like, that makes it unfair, just, like, people with domain expansions did guarantee hits for most of the time, whereas people who don't have domain expansions don't did that. So I feel like this is a little unfair. I just don't really care about the concept overall, actually. Um, so instead, cursed spells are kind of the new domain expansion. Not really though, but pretty much they're kind of like Tito from Bleach, and the fact that they're almost exactly like Tito from Bleach. Um, and pretty much I only have 7 cursed spells for, like, basic techniques, because they're basic techniques, obviously, and combine the basic techniques together, like, then you can, like, combine, 2 basic techniques, or 2, 3, how many you want, with each other, combine with all these cursed techniques, modify them, use them like use weapons. Um, you can like merge them with reverse curse technique or all of the above. Let me see that. You have the 7 basics I made. You merge some of the basic techniques together. You can combine the basic curse techniques, the basic curse spells with your own curse technique. You can modify the basic curse spell. You can combine the curse spell with any weapons you have, or curse spells and cursed tools in general. Sorry, or you can like merge them with say reverse curse technique. And so then, or you can do all of the above. So yeah, and then all of their names are in the Katakana writing style translation of Japanese. Even other languages like say French, German, Czech, Chinese, they still use the Japanese Katakana names, and the English you see in this video is just more like a reference. And pretty much I want you guys to make this, and I only have 7 basic techniques, so for basic curse spells, and I want you guys to make some. Give me some ideas. Some rules is obviously the whole Takakana thing. I want it to be like simple, basic, but also unique. So nothing too crazy, but yeah. Alright, I think that's all the basic information for now. Listen to the 7 I have so far. Alright, so first we have perfect execution, or in the translation, or did I do that then? Let me just do that then.
Perfect execution.
Yeah, that. Anyways, the user is able to essentially create a slash of cursed energy that is mostly like invisible, but there is kind of like a purple shimmer, only a slight purple shimmer, but like you can kind of see it. And then this blaze has like the 75% chance of having like the vital organ, and if it doesn't have vital organ, it releases like the very like weak poison, so like nothing too powerful. And yeah, that's the first one. See ya. Alright, Crescent Moon Protection, or then sorry, not question mark, but be a slash, or the translation.
Crescent Moon Protection.
Pretty much by swinging their arm, the user can like block and redirect attacks. I imagine it'll just be like a white crescent moon shape. And pretty much using one arm is like more powerful, but I imagine it has like less range. Whereas if you use both arms, it isn't as powerful, but it has more like range. So yeah, next one. Alright, now we have correctly Sky Crusher, or in the translation,
Sky Crusher.
Pretty much by covering their fists in a lightning like curse energy isn't actually lightning. Sound like that killer what actually is internally lightning. You're able just to transmute its name to look like lightning, exhibit lightning like properties. That besides the point, I don't know what we're talking about Hunter x Hunter right now. Anyways, so by covering themselves in this lightning like curse energy, pretty much they're able to like their punches can generate like the force of a like very weak missile. So yeah, next one. Alright, next we have Speeding Whirlwind Combat. Also, if you guys have any better names, tell me. I know these names aren't the best. I'm not great at naming things. Let's just do the next one. So Speeding Wind Speaking rolled when combat
スピージ
translation.
ングワールインドコンバット。
Yeah. Pretty much the user can move at the speed of a whirlwind, which I know is very like abstract and didn't really explain much. And this does have like the slight strength boost, but it's mostly like a speed-based technique. Pretty much, while using this technique, the user will be like surrounded by like the faint blue wind-like aura. Again, not very descriptive, but you get the picture. Next one. Alright, next we have Prison of the Raffled Dragon, or
プリクズン・オブ・ワラスフル・ドラゴン。
yeah. And pretty much the user can summon a cubed barrier or prison made out of jade green terse energy, like around someone else or just around their opponent, around the target. Pretty much the strength of the barrier depends on the hatred the person feels towards the user. Yeah. Next one. Bye. Alright, now we have Twin Lotus Spiderweb, or
ツインルート・スパイダーウェブ。
that. Pretty much the user can like summon webs made of like blue curse energy from like their hands, and these threads can be used for both like trapping, obviously, but also like offense by like compacting like the individual threads together. And I don't know. Next one. I'm almost done with this video. I'm gonna finish the series. I promise I'm gonna finish the series. I haven't really finished a series that I wanted to on this channel. I'm gonna finish it. Bye. No, not bye. Next one. Whatever. Just don't. Now you have Blood Blossom, or
ブラッド・ブロッサム。
So pretty much this one's honestly my favorite. So pretty much the user has to touch the opponent or the target, and whatever body part they touch, like the red flower will like bloom or blossom out of that body part. But what's really cool about this like red flower is made out of the user's curse energy, obviously, the user's blood, and then a little bit of the opponent's blood, but not a whole lot. And obviously appears again on the body part. If it touches the head, a little different. But what this flower allows you to do is honestly kind of broken, I will admit. And maybe I went a little overboard. So whatever body part it touch, the user can either like move it as if it was like, so for example, they touched the person's right arm. The user can pretty much then control or move their right arm as if it was their own right arm. Then it cause them to say just be destroyed, like destroyed into dust pretty much. Obviously they can still regrow with reverse curse technique. And then obviously they would have then control of their arm again. Or they just paralyze the body part or the arm. Again, kind of broken, but I liked it and I thought it was really cool. Also, somehow I just really like blood related abilities. I don't know why. That and ice. I love blood and ice based abilities. Blood and ice related abilities. Did I say that right? I feel like I'm talking way too fast. Do I talk too fast again? Guys, do you have any ideas how to make for me to improve as a YouTuber? You need to comment it down below. I'm struggling here. Alright. Next part. See ya. Alright, on to the final part. There's a whole separate like rating system for the usage of curse spells, not based off of the power level you're able to use the curse spells, also the control of the curse spells. So level 5 is below average in both power and control. But then level 5 is the lowest. Level 4 is second lowest with below average in control or power, and then above average in the other category. So or not above average, on average for the other category. So below average in control, average in power, below average in power, average in control. Level 3 is below average in control or power and above average in the other. So, below average in control, average in, no, yeah, below average in control, above average in power, below average in power, above average in control, and then average in both is also in level 3. Level 2 is average in control or power, and then above average in the other one. And then the highest level is level 1, which is above average in both power and control. Pretty self-explanatory. So that ends it for part 2. In part 3, we'll finally start doing characters, which will honestly be the bulk of the series, really, because there are a lot of characters in each episode. From now on, we'll have 3 to 4 characters in it. Alright, see ya. Bye.